Alright, I am here. Is this just really quiet? Like, the main music was really loud. And now this part is very quiet. Alright, this is probably fine. Let me know if you think I need to change it. Alright. We're gonna do something new today. Hold on a second. Alright. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. How you doing, Selphea? Wanted to try something. I have this, and I wanted to give it a shot, and I didn't know when I would do it off stream, so I was like, just do it on stream. If it's bad, we'll just never play it again. I like to try new things. Maybe we'll find a game we've never played that turns out to be really good. Maybe this is one of them, I don't know. Didn't get a lot of hype. Actually, it got a ton of hype before release, and then I got like no hype after release, which is scary. Yeah, this seems really loud on my end. I turned it way down. All right. We're going to play on normal because I can't play a higher difficulty than normal. So we're going to play on normal. Play the tutorial. Yes, please. To upgrade any ability, combine it with a second unequipped copy of that ability. Oh, that's loud. Sorry.
You know how much I hate this hocus-pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Did we get a year?
Mother, sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun.
Does that just mean the moon's gonna be real bright?
Turn your merciless eyes upon us, and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Seymour. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
Just because you summon a demon doesn't mean that demon's gonna help you.
I can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon.
Johnny Cage?
Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
Doesn't like you either.
It's called a sanctum, and welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the source.
So are there gonna be
needs to be.
multiple?
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man? It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
So are we getting multiverse here since it referred to him as original?
And the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. Could have at least left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way
Man.
out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will come around given time.
Are the
Time was the one thing we didn't have. All right, let's just wrap this up. I think I've got sand in my nanopolymer weave.
do I have the voices too low? I think I've got the voices too low. All right. Playing cards. There are 3 main types of cards which represent hero abilities: attacks, skills, and heroics. Playing a card costs 1 card play. Couldn't have used some sort of energy system? Select an ability card with left mouse button to activate it, then select a target with the left mouse button to confirm the ability. Each turn you receive 3 card plays. Use attack cards to damage enemies and gain heroism. Attack cards damage enemies. All attacks grant 1 heroism. Some attacks have added effects like knockback or stun. And then as I gain heroism, I can use special cards. Oh. All right. So we're using a distance system? And it's telling me who they are targeting. Got it. Okay. And this just kills him? These are one-shots? Yep. Okay.
Interesting tactic.
Okay. There is a better way to control the camera than that.
Sure, why not?
That was really something.
Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
You don't have to. Heroic cards are powerful and decisive. Playing heroic cards requires heroism. Gain heroism by playing attack cards. Thank you. Alright, can I get to the options from here? Let's drop music down just a tad. Actually, I'm going to drop master volume down a tad. No, I've got that backwards. Bring master up. Drop music down. Drop sound effects down. That should help with the voice issue. Damages every enemy. And these are all one-hit enemies.
My lawyers tell me I'm not liable for any evil-related injuries.
Once you played your card, use X to finish turn. Can I literally press the X button on my keyboard, or is it telling me that as if I had a... Okay, it is X on my keyboard. I don't have a controller plugged in.
Let's begin.
Minions and elites. There are two types of enemies, minions and elites. Minions have no health. Any damage defeats them instantly. They are frail but still dangerous. Elites have higher health totals and require more damage to defeat. Use attack and heroic cards wisely. High damage cards may be wasted on
That
minions.
suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Glad.
So... knocks an enemy back, does 5 damage? Like, it didn't explain the cards to me. And that doesn't explain the cards to me either. This does 15 damage, but requires 2 heroism? Dealing damage if they impact another unit. Okay. So I can knock enemies into other enemies. But not that enemy. I can't get 2 minions out of this? Yep, can't get rid of 2 minions, I guess.
Let's try this.
Love the effort.
The 15 damage. I only need 5 to kill the guy.
I'm saving my energy till we need it. And still reigning world heavyweight champion, Iron Man. I know that wasn't your signature move.
Still feel like the sound is off. Alright, let's see how that does.
We haven't quite broken their spirit yet.
I see you brought some friends along.
At the start of each turn, hero icons will appear above each enemy showing who that enemy intends to attack. Use this information to determine which enemies to defeat first or which heroes to defend. In this case, Doctor Strange is in danger. See what you can do to assist
Now
him.
that I have their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something protective?
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just this once.
Use
Don't
skill
mention-
cards. Use skill cards to control the battlefield and gain heroism. Skills provide powerful supplemental effects like healing, damage boosts, and drawing cards. Skills do not generally deal damage. Skills are a great way to build heroism for powerful attacks. They provide more heroism than attack cards. Is there... But this one doesn't? Because the heroism number is in the bottom left corner and it's 1, just like the attack cards?
A moment of preparation.
Let's see if I can do a double knockback here. Did he fall forward enough so that I can...
I fully intend to make this as miserable as possible for you. Fair
Okay.
warning.
Fair enough. Looks like you could use this.
I thank you.
I don't know how much damage they do. That last one only did 2. That one's an elite, so it did 5. I don't know if those numbers are standard. I'm getting behind. They're appearing faster than I'm destroying them.
It appears that
Oh.
I'm their central focus.
I think we pissed them off.
Damage
So,
every
that
enemy.
maybe?
Interesting. A spell changed the very demeanor of our enemies. Something along the lines of the psionic manipulations of Eros of Titan?
If you can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested.
I can bounce this one over here. I can't bounce that one over there. I can't do any knockbacks into anybody. Well, we're not getting it done this round then.
That'll work. They don't all have to be pretty. Let's try this one. You just got knocked the you know the rest.
If there was a way that I could control where he's moving to, I could direct this a little better.
This won't end well for you.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Environment attacks. Many objects on the battlefield can be used to your advantage with environment attacks. Environment attacks cost heroism, but do not use a card play. These free attacks are very useful. Use them wisely to score important knockouts. Try using one or more rocks to wipe out the extra enemies.
And while you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him?
All right. Hold on one second. I got a cat that I need to settle down. So we should be able to finish off all of them with these 3 rocks. Or am I limited on the number of environmental attacks I can use?
By the will of the old god.
Limited by heroism. Got it. I see now. We're learning.
If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say. You okay, kid?
Yes. Are you?
Let's, put a pin in that. Whoa. Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance.
Hail Hydra!
Miss Maximoff, The wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
For the mother! Probably still won't be enough, but you can try. Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here. Guessing that explains the Hydra goons and ominous green lights.
Yes, but not while you fail to use the front door.
Hi, how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys?
Use tab to quickly switch between targets when selecting a card. I'm a slow person. I like to take my time and look at all of my options. For example, this is the only way for me to use this particular card well.
Watch and learn, my friend.
Hey, Riptide.
Fair enough.
Welcome in. How was the Stardew stream? I caught most of it, and I was there for the end. I looked away, and then all of a sudden you were logged off. Damage a line of enemies. How do I create that line?
Here we go. I gotta say, the whole Hail Hydra thing is pretty stale. Got any new material?
Use redraw to replace undesirable cards in your hand. Highlight a card to review, then hold R to replace it with a new one. The new card is random, but it may be more immediately useful. The last card in your hand, Photon Beam, costs 3 heroism to use, but you only have 2. Try using redraw now. I see that we are in tutorial mode. That still doesn't really help me. They both have 10 health and there's no environmental effects within range.
One more time.
Impressive.
Position compromised.
Keep trying. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Guess we're not done yet. You ready to save the world?
Moving. Thank you. I was wondering about this. Use move to reposition a hero and set up a perfect knockback angle. Area of effect attacks or environmental attack. Select any location on the ground to enter move mode. Select again at the desired location to confirm the move. Each turn you have one free move. The currently selected hero will execute the move. Try moving a hero into position to kick the couch at the enemy units. Use tab to switch between heroes. Okay. Does it make more sense to switch a different character over here? Depends on what this couch does. I'm just not familiar enough. So if I'm understanding this correctly, I'm moving back here, and the couch is moving forward there. Yeah, no, I don't understand. Okay. Oh. Alright. This looks like the best angle I can get.
I don't do this for just anyone.
Alright, that's gonna be tough. Yeah, it's turn-based. You have cards, and there's also environment items that you can use. You play cards to build up heroism, which you use to play the bigger cards. And you get 3 cards to play per turn, rather than an energy system. Up to 5 cards will be drawn to fill your hand at the start of each turn. Consider which cards to play and which cards to redraw or keep for future
But
turns.
Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste.
Draw the last 2 attacks played. Start next turn with 4 card plays. Oh. Get an extra play next turn? Okay. Knockback does nothing for us. So we're going to redraw that now and see what we get. Double your current heroism. That is not immediately helpful. There's no environmental stuff close enough for us to use, so all we can do is a little bit of attacking. Or use this so that we can see what it does. Looks like Iron Man has taken more damage, so we'll kill the one targeting him.
Love the effort.
That looked like it hurt.
And then I can't do anything about the last one immediately. He has 10 health and our cards only do 5. So we're going to play this to draw 2 attacks and start next turn with 4 card plays? Oh, I've never played Marvel Snap. I don't know.
Get out of there! Arm up for reinforcing.
Alright, so we get an extra card play this
Solid
turn.
so far? How do these guys just keep showing up?
They are surprisingly relentless. In any event, we must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of protection.
I can kill 2 of these guys in a line. I can't get a better line. There's no line here that gets 3, I don't think. Oh, maybe this one. So let's see if it works that way. It sure does.
You asked for it. Tell him who sent you.
All right, we have 3 plays left, and we can throw this rock. Oh, which is doing 10?
Here we go.
All right,
Take this.
Captain Marvel's just gonna do all the work.
I'm not sure if it's ethical for people like us to beat up chumps like you.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Oh no, there's gonna be a bunch of repeat lines. 5 enemies KO'd by a hero in a turn. Am I getting achievements? What's happening?
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something, someone.
I did not get over it. I played for a while, I fell back to the start, and I stopped for the night.
Lilith,
Gozer.
mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun, Prophecy or not, you overstep. Challenging the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be silent. Be still.
What just happened?
Ow. Be gone. No! A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti.
I'm sure I'll go back to
Well
getting
done,
over
Miss
it.
Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa!
Oops.
I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
All right, completed the tutorial. Maximum friendship with the hunter. I don't know what that means, game. I'm gonna need more tutorial.
Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
All right, I recognize Blade, and that's about it.
What is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment.
Enough!
Ghost Rider?
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
You must be the older sister?
Guess we're
Sorry.
suddenly invisible now.
Sorry, that was mean.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
This is...
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
Is this a character creator? Oh my god, it's a character creator. All right. It completely reminded me of the Fallout New Vegas, where he asks you to describe yourself. All right. It's not a lot of faces. Tiny kitten, what are you doing? Hey. Sorry, she's digging around on my desk. I don't know what I clicked off of there. This is fine. Medium brown and dark. Oh. Oh, so I can actually see the color. Cat, hey, you're knocking stuff off my desk. Little monster. She's trying to get something out of a pile of stuff. And now you're going on the floor. Yep. Yep, onto the floor. Oh, I left that on the bob for way too long. Here, this is fine. I am not the person who sits in the character creator for a long time. Oh, that is either a porn stash or a pedo stash, and I can't decide which, but I hate it. This is all fine.
Child of light and darkness, you who tame the night.
I've seen people sit in the Baldur's Gate 3 character creator for hours.
The collar! Wait! Wait! Ah!
Mother.
So, that's a good thing, right?
3.5 hours.
Sarah. Where is she?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Blade doesn't do nice.
Always am.
Blade does a variant of nice. Kitten. Kitten.
So cold. But the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long? I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance. Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not
It's
live to
clearly daytime.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer, I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes, I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire, unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dampier. Daywalkers were a myth, even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
All right, hold on. Before I answer this, I need to go find out what my monster cat is doing because I keep hearing sounds, but I can't find her. Okay. I know where she is now. She dragged her toy into the chair. I have a big round Papasan chair that she's in. All right. You seem to know a lot about me.
You appear quite versed in my history.
That was a
of
way
dead
better
people.
verbiage than what I
Fair
used.
share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter, child of Lilith, last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both.
Is he gonna one up all of
Led
my
the Knights of
choices?
Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
Hey. Oh, you little monster. You can't do that, cat. No, you can't eat pieces off of the carpet. She's trying to pull off the little plastic that was ripped off. Which is not good. Here, go play with that. Okay. Oh, I have actual control. I have actual third-person control of a person with a very straight spine. I have very awkward control. All right. Oh, there's a map button. All right. Arcane chest. I assume it's only going to show that to me because I found it? If I hadn't run over there, like, that is some posture. Look at that.
Hold up. Did I miss something? Or did Nico just raise the dead?
I definitely helped, but no, that's the one thing I can't do.
You were never able to raise the dead.
Huh? But she just did.
Maybe the hunter wasn't all dead.
Some part of them had to be alive, otherwise my spell wouldn't have done anything. Which makes sense, I guess.
So are we just ignoring what Doctor Strange did?
Reach to me.
Huh, coming from a vampire who loves to sunbathe at the pool.
Half vampire.
Half-dead hunter.
Either way, wouldn't count on that working again.
Yes, we know.
Just trying to help.
How? By keeping an eye on things out here while the big wigs decide the fate of the world inside?
Someone has to babysit the kiddie table.
Babysitting or not, you realize they still have you out here with the kitties, right?
Oof. Ouch.
Well, you're just the ones that were with the caretaker. The caretaker is doing her side, and then the other three are representing the rest of the world. That makes sense, right?
Hunter.
Oh, that's a
Not
stutter.
sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
or Nico, but either works. And this is
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you?
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then.
How many hundreds of years did you miss, though?
The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy.
Pocket dimension of Salem.
Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
Oh, we're just gonna jump right in with select a mission?
Much less that sort of training regime. You'll have to trust that the hunter's past experience is enough.
Taking a big risk with your chosen one.
You act as if I'm thrilled with the situation. If you're concerned,
No reason to just start running around.
Easy for you to say.
prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older.
Ouch.
How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were... missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Doesn't remember the end part.
So, speaking of Lilith...
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony. That's, Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the dragon mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was... a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
Except magic doesn't work anymore.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda!
The dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the youngins.
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with
All
the
right.
Sanctum or Wanda.
How long have you two been...
Story mission, no side missions. I have literally nothing. Press button.
Even given the fluctuations in the astral spectrum, I should be seeing something. Unless Bruce is right about gamma interference. Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a Sorcerer Supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Can your apprentice withstand Lilith? Probably not. What's so important about the Sanctum? Don't worry, we'll save your home.
Your Sanctum will survive.
Yep, he's gonna one-up me every time.
Indeed, the Sanctum Sanctorum has weathered its fair share of trouble over the years. Blaze storms, a few short-tempered celestials that issue with the zoning.
Did I see a heart?
But this time, it feels different. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions. We should hurry. As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time is of the essence, I'm afraid.
All right, there's a run button. Good, good.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly, yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed, and while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the Sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
Was that an X-Men belt? But the X-Men are mutants and she's just from another world.
Any more questions?
I have a few.
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of
dark energy? That feeling you're being watched? General hellhole vibe?
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? A truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Couldn't be worse than the last time.
It was just a simple miscommunication.
Ocean Avenue. I said Ocean Avenue, Magic.
All right.
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel. You read the Bugle? Bleecker Street sure has changed. Tourists.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
Can everyone see that?
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position. No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
Yes, Blade is a Marvel character. He was originally a Marvel comic. Defeat all enemies.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance.
There are a lot of things that it turns out are Marvel
Looks
comics.
can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
Lifesteal, interesting. What's chain? Select multiple targets or the same target multiple times. So in essence, this does 10 damage. That does knockback. Okay. Quick. On a KO, refund a card play. Oh, so if we use this on the goon, that's a guaranteed kill. Attacks with the keyword quick will refund the card play when used to KO an enemy. Use on a minion for a guaranteed KO refund. Thanks. Thanks, game.
By the will of the old gods.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Newspapers do 10. I can kick this construction pile for 15. Papers for 10. We can kick that for 10. All right, I'm starting to understand. I'm getting there slowly. Because if I move over here, I can kick that into him and maybe have it kick back to him. It creates a pretty big line.
Target's moving.
Am I too far away?
Even the mother of demons Resistance is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
Once a hero uses move, they can continue to reuse move to any position. Oh, you can keep trying to position yourself until you're in the right spot. Am I using this as a weapon? Because I don't appear to be kicking it. Vault. All right. We're learning. We also have this quick strike. We can do another quick 5. Max 1 per ability. So we can't use 2 quick strikes, but we can use 2 separate abilities that have quick.
That's a neat trick.
Lilith has sent you here to die.
No?
Hope you are prepared.
Did I need to... We didn't get it back that time. Oh, I didn't. I used the knockback. I didn't use the quick. Oh. All right. All right, I'm starting to see. So chain attack him for 10. And then we can finish him off with the quick to get our card play back.
It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
Now we could use this to deal 20. No good way for me to finish them off on this go. I played it just slightly wrong.
Time to get serious.
I could redraw this. Oh, I'm out of card plays. Oops. Got 2 redraws. What could go wrong? Give a hero a card in your hand plus 5 damage until played or discarded. Restore 30 health.
Situation is under control. For victory!
Don't think I will forget that.
You opted not to do damage?
Gamma on the move.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing.
Oh.
Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Quick slash does 2. Oh, I'm weak, so it's only doing 2 damage instead of 5. I see. These are goons. All right, move here.
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight.
Knock back into him. It's quick, so we get the point refunded.
Now that was something.
Let's get a heal in for our only injured character. Alright. Quick strike is quick and finishes him off.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
And this does 30. Overkill.
A doctor and a powerful wizard. Impressive.
So does it just keep generating reinforcements until you beat everyone in the same turn?
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilin.
You were saying? The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Is there a version of a cyanide pill?
Wanda!
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail! Oh, God.
Exactly.
The Neighborhood Association is not going to like this.
No.
I'll handle it.
Or not.
We do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the Mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are large.
Alright, so she's corrupting them. Defeat Fallen Venom to complete the mission. Tip, Fallen Venom's symbiote binds can be broken by attacking them with hero abilities. Powerful enemies like Fallen Venom do not forecast which hero they intend to attack, and may attack multiple times on their turn.
Well, that certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard. Marinate it in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
Alright. Forceful knockback in any direction, discard a random card. I can't knock anyone off the building, that's too bad. That slides for 15. And that explodes for 10. 15 appears to be my high damage to her right now. Dark ability? Push the target in a direction dealing damage if they pass through or impact another unit or object, double distance and impact damage. Okay. That doesn't seem bad. Let's try and make use of that. Critical abilities. All damage dealing hero abilities have a chance to become a critical when they are drawn. Critical abilities deal increased damage. The chance for an ability to be critical is determined by the hero's critical chance stat. The bonus damage dealt by a critical ability is determined by a hero's critical damage stat. So this one was a crit, so it does 6 instead of 5. It's not the greatest boost. But it's also not 0. Oh, I can knock him in any direction. Including into the explosive barrel, or I could have him hit that guy. Looks like it's more worthwhile to hit him into the barrel.
Your fate is sealed.
And now you're standing right on top of this one. We don't need a heal this turn, although I'm tempted to hold on to it. Drawing the same attack cards back is not helpful. Let's redraw that one. Draw a... Is that a blade card? The next two blade damage cards apply bleed. Deal damage at the end of the turn, ignores block and resist. Alright. Well, let's redraw this one then. Six damage and knockback. Can we... can't quite hit him into... Move to this side, knock him into that barrel. Or get the bleed process started. Let's get... I want to kill the small guy. Just because that's one less attack. But that seems like a waste. Alright, we're going to hop over here. Draw the bleed card first. Let's see if that changes my mind.
Getting better.
I'm sorry. What do you mean level up? What do you mean level up? Not enough heroism. Okay, we can get heroism by playing this.
Just like old times.
Plus 6 health, plus 2 offense. Is it just anytime you do a thing? Alright, we'll save our heroism, although you are next to this. And since it seems like we just need to do damage to him, we'll do that now.
We will peel back your flesh. No escaping this time.
Oh, that looks bad.
Stop this guy already.
It's hard for an amorphous pseudo-human.
So yeah, just reinforcements every turn until you beat everybody. Or complete whatever task you had. A hero is bound and unable to act. Use other heroes' abilities to damage the bindings to free them. Bindings will be removed with any damage similar to minions.
This house belongs to Mother now, as you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brains. Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
I'm looking for like a basic attack here. Alright, I'm inclined to use this to hit these people into each other.
Prepare yourselves. It's in your best interest to quit now.
But I am looking for something that does direct damage. That does some damage. Yeah, it's immune to knockback. but the point is just to hit.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Apply 2 damage and weak. Seems good. Oh, this is us leveling up? Uh-oh.
Even a sorcerer supreme has room to grow.
Melee attacks against Fallen Venom can trigger his Join Us passive and activate Symbiote Skin. When Symbiote Skin is active, Fallen Venom will bind the next hero that melee attacks him. After triggering the skin, use ranged or area attacks to reset him. Okay. There's not really anything else I can do here. And I may as well not play the heal card. I may as well play the heal card. There's no reason not to.
The light will heal you. Welcome assistance.
Could kick this into him to 2 damage. I'm not sure I can kick it far enough to hit Venom. It looks like it. They do cross. I don't know if they cross enough.
It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude.
This is considered a melee attack. Never mind. Don't do that.
Mother tells us to hurry.
The only thing stronger than its fists is its breath.
Was that an area attack?
Vile creature.
So splitting up is also an option.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
I'm conflicted. On the one hand, are we gaining levels by fighting? Or is it purely this battle?
Who's next? Give the mother my regards in hell.
Actually, yes, that's perfect. Move over there. Then we can hit him into the exploding barrel, which will hit that guy and none of our guys.
You had your chance to escape.
We will make you pay for that.
And we're never going to have enough to play a second stake. Another one? All right. Whip itself doesn't do damage. I can't hit him into anything else vital, so we just need to move, use this. And get any attack card. This gives me cards back, but doesn't actually... it doesn't actually get us the damage we need. All right, we can't win this turn. No, we can totally win this turn.
Watch and learn.
Because that's going to give us 2 heroism.
A gift
Which is going to power up the
traditions.
axe.
Sorcerer Supreme. I doubt this was part of Lilith's plan.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Such easy prey. What?
Hey, big guy! I was in the neighborhood. You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
I like that it was very clearly not hooking on to anything. It's just shooting it straight up into the clouds. Gloss bonus. Mission complete, finished in 5 turns. Villain encounter, difficulty normal, 150. But I don't know how we get those things. I mean, choose difficulty. Still normal. Oh, is it giving me the option to do an easier version? To gain essence of a particular type, salvage an ability of that same type. Nope, don't know what that means. Playing a game for the first time.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
It's an
Fire
adventure.
Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Ah, of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than
the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
Uh-oh.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less.
That's a late heads up, Sophia.
We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
I'm trying to remember who always used to have that problem. I think it was Ian Nick. When he was trying to watch the oh, you just haven't looked at it. When he was trying to watch the Legend of Zelda streams,
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard.
That's me. Those are some people. Iron Man has a thing for me. We have no arcane keys and no arcane level. We gained some friendship points. No spark communicator. We're still basically in the tutorial. Yes, this is an actual level. And that's a friendship level. So the question is, what gives experience points? Enemies KO'd. Interesting. So if we just keep defeating smaller enemies, we gain more experience.
That was a complete fiasco.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
Thanks. So these are options for gaining friendship with different people. Think you could have done better? Yes, he does. Thanks.
Your support is appreciated.
You keep one-upping me with the lines.
Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. It sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Making jokes at the person who's already kind of scared, not sure, but also it's Tony Stark who would enjoy a good joke. Thanks for the gift, just thank him. I don't know what it is yet, and whatever I say, Hunter's just gonna say something different anyway.
Thanks for the gift.
Oh,
Tony.
okay, and then he
I think
didn't.
you'll like it. It's a limited edition.
A limited edition what?
Oh, you'll see. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
All right. Tony hates this place. Movement is so awkward.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing,
Oh god, it's got Facebook.
You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
Superlink is your connection to the rest of your team, a social network just for superheroes. God damn it, it's Facebook. Check Superlink frequently for updates from other heroes in the Abbey. First post. First, we make Wanda leave. Now we leave her to die. Some heroes. Oh, dang. Dang. Rasputin, that's a... That... Oh, there's a whole... Oh, God. Oh, my God. Nope, I refuse. I'm sure it's a great way for us to figure out what we're supposed to say back and forth to the other heroes to get their vibe. I'm not doing it. I refuse. April 3rd, 1703. Aunt Sarah wants me to practice my letters, and so here I am. But every time I dip this pen in ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. I felt my dolls scattered about before the storm, and I'm afraid they're hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them. I'm sorry, is this my journal?
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Complete item collections to gain special rewards. Oh God. It's also a collect-a-thon.
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
Gloss earned from missions can be spent to unlock new cosmetic options for the hunter and heroes, including outfits to wear around the Abbey. It's also a dress-up simulator. But I always have to wear the gold choker. Yeah, alright. You're gonna wear black. Inspect the journal page, closet, and painting.
We were all so happy then.
Painted by Sally Owens, oil on canvas. What is with the dog? Go to sleep. How's it going, Irrepressible? This is currently on the Humble Bundle Monthly.
We must fall back. To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book?
So I think a lot more people have access to it right now.
I can stop her. Only I can stop her.
Child.
Oh God, we still have the dog.
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero.
And several hundred years out of
Battle that
practice.
rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero.
You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I am sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the Forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something.
I never got around to Three Houses either.
This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could. Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the Forge.
The heck?
Next thing I know, the sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
Everybody just leaving their essence on the ground?
Magic his way in.
Something about the whole alien thing threw off his
No arcane keys.
That explains so much. No wonder he gets so strange around me. See what I did there?
Yeah. That will definitely get you behind on gaming. Random journal pages. There's journal pages all over the place. We have moved the Abbey from our transient home to Salem, and I must confess I am astounded at the natural beauty of this place. But there is no time for sentiment. We have a job to do. Cthon has found influence here with Hiram Shaw through a page of the Darkhold. The Moon Seal did not bring the witches the protection it should have. Several have been killed already. There is no telling how far this dark power could go. For now, we watch from the safety of the Abbey, hidden away amongst thick woodland. We must understand what it is we face. 5 arcane knowledge. Oh no. It wants me to run around and find them all for arcane knowledge.
Oh, check out Blade making nice with a big gun.
Can I have this sword? Don't put on the registry. This will probably tell me what the essence does.
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
I mean, I wouldn't complain about a collectathon.
Still think it could have used a cloak.
A cloak? Haven't you watched The Incredibles?
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
The problem, of course, is that for streaming purposes, I don't want to run around and search every square inch. Is there any way I can zoom out? I hate third person. That's gonna be a no, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do anything about the zoom.
You know, I have a great psychiatrist in the city. Maybe you should talk to him. Although, I think he's working for Hydra right now.
Tertiary action. Words of Power Wheel. There is a photo mode. Oh, there's only a photo mode during combat. I spelled that out just for you. Let me double check, make sure I didn't miss it. Look sensitivity, that's only during battle. Nope. I hate you, motion blur. Depth of field, that's not going to be what I want it to be. No, there's not much. There's not much. Nope. Nope, nothing that I see. All right, so what do you do here?
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended.
Did I go overboard?
After a violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
The cutscenes have been very loud. But, like, these moments are all very quiet, and I haven't been able to find that sweet spot yet. Feelings are irrelevant. Like, I woke up on the wrong side of the grave. I'm honestly more worried about you. Woke up on the wrong side of the grave.
Physically, I am fine. However, I do feel some...
grogginess, a tinge of nausea, sense of memory loss upon time of passing, watery or itchy eyes, common side effects when one is pulled back into the light. Believe me, I know. If any other symptoms arise, you can always tell me. Particularly if you develop a craving for brains. I have a cream for that. In any event, I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge. Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
You let your guard down. Don't blame yourself. He's absolutely gonna blame himself. And blaming him for letting his guard down might be true, but is not gonna win you any friends.
I would rather stand down a horde of rampaging Lilin than face one of
Gotta
Agatha's
one-up me with the
puzzles.
voice there, huh?
Sacred or not, geometry be damned.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't my least favorite requirement in pre-med. Still, if only I had studied harder, I would have reached some deeper understanding that could have altered this outcome.
We will alter this outcome, Doctor.
On that, we most certainly agree, Hunter. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday, it was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
No, I'm good.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
All right. Let's see. I hate to just turn everything up, but let's turn everything up. Actually, this sound is still quiet. This is what's getting me. I'm going to turn it up and we're going to get a cutscene, and that cutscene is going to be extremely loud.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
Yeah, why is there a demon in the forge? Thanks, I appreciate the effort.
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
That is...
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I have all kinds of questions, but not now.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
But I want to play cards and kill things. Gamma coil analysis.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at ye old demon hunting school, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They are using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom.
I don't know what that is.
Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Give me a sec. Okay, what's up?
Tony Stark can use the coil material recovered in combat to create hero abilities. Only one of the abilities on offer can be selected, so choose wisely. Okay.
This should be quick. What do you think? I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
Select an ability. I own 2 of each of these already. I kind of like the slash knockback or the forceful whip. Sure.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
You have gained a copy of a currently equipped ability. If taken to the yard, duplicate abilities can be combined into new, more powerful versions. I honestly
Welcome
hate
to
his
the
run.
yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days.
It's literally a yard.
Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
No.
None.
All right then.
All right. Upgrade ability.
Time to take it to the next level.
If a hero possesses 2 copies of an ability, they can combine to create new, more powerful
Don't
versions.
stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
Slash. Oh, it makes the knockback into a forceful knockback. Costs 30 attack essence. Additional reward 1 training experience. One out of 5 to next level.
Later.
Okay. I see it. More essence laying on the ground.
Oh, hey, Hunter. Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Does anyone here take anything seriously? There has to be a way inside. But what will he say?
Every lock has its key.
Yeah.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in Hydra. They've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
How about we start now?
Well, if there is any time to put your powers of persuasion to work, now is the time, Captain.
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
All right. So yeah, big time collectathon. A lot of things to run around and pick up. A lot of pages to discover. There's a cute little beach over here. And I probably should do a lot of those things because it's giving us different powers.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma
And I should also be talking to people to make them like me more.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Wait.
And don't feed them after midnight.
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope
I
your
hate
gremlins
acronyms.
enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
All right. Let's do some cards. I came here for a card game.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
So far, I've been enjoying this. I mean, there isn't anything to dislike so far. The way that they've done the battle system is unique. The leveling up system is unique. Do stuff to gain levels. I'm still wondering if I can take severe advantage of that. You're getting cards from rewards for doing the missions. I'm wondering at what point they stop becoming story missions and becoming side missions.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching up.
Sorry, caretaker. No, something about blueprints in the forge.
Probably can scratch a band end off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps a more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now. Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Defeat all the enemies. All right.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Earned it from watching you. Explode that. Kill 3 guys. I don't have anything for a knockback, except for that which costs 2. Unfortunately, these are the ones that actually have hit points. And I can chain in quick over here. I'll do 15 costs 1. Alright, well this gives us a bunch of heroism, so I think that's the route I'm gonna go.
About time. Time's up for these chumps.
And then we can forceful knockback. You're not gonna give me the angle, are you? No, it's not gonna give me the angle. Which means I have to move you manually. Oh, you're not gonna give me the... Okay. Kinda giving me the angle. Nope. Not giving me the angle on anyone. Oh. Except for him. Alright. Alright, we'll use our move on Hunter then.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Oh! Oh, you're gonna move me over there, huh? You're gonna...
You have earned this. Hail that.
Okay. That's probably on me, but... I don't know what happened there. Can you just attack that directly? No. Alright, just use the quicks to get rid of the little guys.
Watch close.
Now that was something.
Now. Can you hit this into him? Yes, you can vault into him. Good. And then you can strike for the kill. But you have to hit him twice, which is going to waste our bleed effect. Two bleed. Yeah, two bleed isn't going to do it. We'd have to hit him twice. Grab me a redraw on this. See if we can draw into something. Draw cards until you have 3 in your hand. Draws 3. Okay. Redraw that. Nope. I was hoping to draw into something that had quick on it. I failed. So we're gonna do the chain strike.
Get ready.
Kills him, and he'll bleed out next turn.
Not bad.
Lucky shot.
All right, that hurt a little.
I'm going to get you for this.
Additional Hydra forces en route. Get ready.
Yeah, so it's a matter of eventually getting them all down. Tactics mode allows you to quickly assess the entire battlefield and the condition of enemy units. Activate tactics mode by left
I've never
shift.
been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Forceful knockback in any direction. I understand what happened now. That's a total of 24 at a cost of 1. Leaves them with 12, so we can finish them off with a photon beam.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Slash into a forceful knockback. I need something with quick, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get... And we could do this. This gives us 2. And then I photon beam, but it's going to hit Blade? I can move him, though.
Here we go.
Taunt. Gain block equal to the damage dealt. They're all attacking you anyway, except for this one. Alright, so the question is... I don't appear to hit my own guy. That's good. So. Triple kill? Yeah, see, that was loud.
You make that look almost too easy.
And that leaves me 1 alive that I can't do anything about. Unless I somehow draw into it a free card. I don't think there's free cards.
We've got company.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. Be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
Neat. I wonder if you can actually knock them down there. Hunter took the most damage.
How invigorating.
And the level up. Danvers is the furthest behind.
Take this.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Captain Marvel can now go binary. Playing 3 Captain Marvel cards will draw the Go Binary ability. In her binary state, Captain Marvel will deal significantly more damage. Captain Marvel will lose her binary state once all of her block has been removed. Go binary, gain 32 block free. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, it's a waste right now.
I think you got him.
We'll see if our health carries over to the next objective.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Watch out!
Uh-oh.
Get her!
Alright, doesn't work on Danvers. Recover artifact. Retrieve the mysterious artifact from the truck. Break the Hydra shield guard protection to access the truck. Use recover artifact card to secure the artifact. I have to use a card.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Any object that is protected cannot be completed. Any objective that is protected cannot be completed. Reduce the Hydra's shield guard's block to 0 in order to break protection.
I'm glad they're feeling confident.
Now again, am I incentivized to actually win? Or am I incentivized to kill things? I could kick that into 2 people, but it only does 10. Jump off of that. Only does 15. Don't know what that does.
What? You kissed the mother with that mouth?
Both. Do both. Do all the things. How's it going, Q-Tip? Oh, dang. Vault Hunter raid. Hey everybody, how's it going? 41 damage and knockback. That's a lot of damage. Hey Jeff. Hey Kristen. How's it going, everybody? Welcome in. Sir Torn, how are you? Vault Hunter, what were you doing tonight? I actually didn't even catch that you were on. Well, we're gonna waste the knockback, but we can still get a kill in here. Or we can wait for the photon beam and maybe hit all 3 of these guys? I'll hold it against you forever. I missed this stream, I know I'm a monster. How did the stream go? What did you manage to pull off today? Oh, there's a thing in the way. I can't quite get him there. Alright, then we're just gonna use the big attack on this guy. Kill him off. Got the Dawnbreaker. Twitch has been having issues tonight.
That's a neat trick.
When I started, I didn't have a chat. Which is not ideal.
You're lucky to still be breathing.
Alright, let's re-roll Photon Beam. Ooh, hey Zelda. Alright, let's take a moment. Stretch. Grab a drink. Everyone take 10 seconds and stare away from your screens. Give your eyes a moment. How are you doing, Zelda? A lot of times I forget to drink water. I get into games and I get into that zone where I'm not doing anything else. So it is nice to have that reminder every once in a while. Oh, looks like we're drawing more Danvers cards.
I'm on it. I feel great.
Which leveled her up. Alright. I don't see a reason to move anybody, so we're just gonna end the turn? No, we can do some environmental damage. The very least we can hit this guy. So far, the card game portion of this is good. The animation has been just phenomenal. The actions that happen, very neat. I can't finish this guy off, but I may as well use the vault before he moves out of position where I won't be able to use it. We can do some environmental damage. Yep, that's one of those moments where Sophia should yell at me for not having a bot. What ability? Am I just blowing it up?
Hydra's in control of the situation.
Yeah, she has actual shield.
Keep trying. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Uh-oh. Did you just pile everybody up next to the truck? A hero is dazed and unable to act. The other heroes must take a number of actions before the dazed effect wears off. The number of actions remaining are displayed at the health bar. Thank you.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
I like playing different games.
There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
And I had this just sitting in my unplayed inventory, so this seemed like a good opportunity. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... Nope, can't quite throw him to the right spot. What about you? He's immune to knockback. I can throw you into the explodey barrel and that kills 3 of you? That seems pretty good. The animations get old after a while. I could see that. I did see where I could turn the KO taunts off, and I'm tempted to do that early. Or at least turn them down significantly. I need to take 2 more actions. Slash doesn't kill you, and I just barely can't hit you into anything. A heal is kind of wasted. Let's redraw a card. Let's redraw another card. Quick strike? I like a quick strike. We're short on the kill. I'm gonna have to slash him first, then quick strike him. I could knock him into Carol, and that would kill him. That's funny. You don't want to be taunted by it. I'm not gonna do it so that we can play the quick card.
That's one hell of a move. Never seen that before.
The theory being if the quick card doesn't kill somebody,
It's on.
then it would use our card point. But if it... Now that Dazed is removed, we can use our last card point
Getting better every day.
on Danvers and do Fist of Radiance. Yeah, I know he's immune to knockback. I'm fine with just doing the 42 damage.
Watch and learn.
Never seen that before.
And now if I had any card plays left, we could recover the artifact, but I don't. So we just have to end the turn. Ow. I mean, I can just take the artifact.
We won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Enemy area attacks will go off at the end of the turn. Use move or an ability to move any nearby heroes to safety. Tip, knock enemies into the area of attack to turn the tables. Well, these are all one-hit wonders, so I don't have to worry about that. Or I could just kill him. How about we just kill him?
It's about time.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
At least Hydra Green is iconic. If you're a low-rent mercenary, I mean.
All right. How do we do this where I get to kill everybody? Blade is the lowest level. What if I have you kick this? What if I have you move just a little bit over this way? All right. So I need to play a card. Let's redraw. This is quick. Gets me a heroism. I need 2 heroism to play this. And I only have 2 card plays left. I mean, I could just kill them all, right? Between that, being refunded, and strike hitting 2 guys, we don't need to use the environment. We just kill everybody.
I am impressed.
And now that everybody's dead, we just recover the artifact.
We've done it.
Is it going to tell me to finish the fight?
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
Something,
So a
something.
spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Oh, 2 stars. How many stars does it go up to? No reward, no loot. Only 75 gloss bonus. Raise the difficulty level any time for a gradual increase in challenge, but a significant increase in gloss and hero XP rewards. Except you won't let me. I am limited to playing on normal. It won't let me play any higher. So what do the stars do versus just...
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
kid.
So the
You
missions
know
go
that I'm a
faster?
good
Ah.
3
Hey,
centuries
Pyro.
older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Thanks, Pyro. I appreciate it.
Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
Go talk to people. Play a board game.
I should rest. Another time.
Surely you guys can afford another TV. Then you could have movie night and video game night. Max Stars is 3.
Let me see.
Okay.
How did this work again?
Well, the reason I ask is because I'm torn between trying to get the stars, which would give you gloss, or letting the battle continue forever and leveling up guys. Because it seems like I could just sit in the first battle and max out characters. Unless I'm missing something. Because they level up as you play cards. Nico has sent you a message on Superlink. Open the strategy pause, etc. Why does my equipment smell like popcorn? These people have nothing else to do but sit on social media. Hunter, you there? By the way, this is Nico. In case nobody gave you the rundown on how the spark works. Blade and Captain Marvel just filled us in. Freaky stuff, especially Faustus. And then they all just left me here alone. You should come hang out. Thanks, but I'm tired.
Come on, Hunter. I know you're awake in there. You just replied to me.
I said I wanted to be alone. Nico?
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
Whatever Charlie is.
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later, Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you.
Is he a
A
doggo?
lot of work to do.
Work?
That doggo had horns.
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a midnight sun now. One of us.
Charlie is
Nico,
best girl.
I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of Ancient Wonders a little?
Well, thanks, Zelda. I hope you have some good sleep. I appreciate you stopping in. Nico is available for combat missions. Meet Nico in the common room. Are you going to teach me a board game?
As long as Caretaker doesn't come up with some busy work in the meantime, I'm perfectly fine here at home.
Join a hangout. Uh-oh. Watching a movie. Friendship experience gains.
know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
So I was 10. Damn it, Hunter. What about your father?
Was your father there for you when you found out?
Dad was evil too. Long story, lots of drama. There was a cool dinosaur. I'll fill you in later. Look,
That was the bad
glad
response.
my mother's gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. I really needed that.
That was a great activity, +7. And she gave us a hoodie?
So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
I should go.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm a monster.
I'm glad to see you using your free time productively.
I just want to hear another person's voice. Oh, I should go.
And yet they always seem... Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
Is that a nice brie?
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was.
You can't just leave all that cheese out on the counter like that. Change can be a good thing.
To stand still is to move back.
Damn it.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to.
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know, Agatha, she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
Or maybe it's just been 300 years and people died off. How are you doing with all this?
The loss could not have been easy for you.
Thank you for that. But it's not just my loss. It's all of ours. And what makes this loss even harder to accept is that it was completely avoidable. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Doctor Strange.
Her and Jean
I know the
Grey.
others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Ooh. Are you going to tell me about the light and dark options before I choose one? I don't envy your position. I feel like I should choose one of these so I can get the tutorial explanation, though. So you simply gave up on her? Jerk.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Balance. The hunter can follow the path of light or dark through the choices they make in the Abbey and the abilities they use in combat. Oh, it matters what abilities I use in combat. If you want to be a Jedi or a Sith. Thank you. Powerful rewards can be unlocked as the hunter moves down either path. Can I get some sort of like... Charlie! Can I get some sort of breakdown on the whole good evil thing? No, it's not going to tell me. It's just one. just a one. All right, Charlie, where are we going? I found a reagent. Whip is evil and heal is good. Oh. I've been using them pretty evenly. So, what is the benefit to balance, or is there one? Are you better off just picking a side and going all in? Because it seems like you get powerful abilities if you go in one direction. Do you get anything for keeping in balance? Are there gameplay effects to having one side or the other?
Agatha!
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
She's a Jedi ghost.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Haunting people.
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Blood Gate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
What's the worst that can happen, says the ghost. What do you think, Charlie? Charlie says go for it. Ooh, I saw more reagents. There's probably reagents all over the place. Again, I should just run around and pick up a bunch of things. This is an awful idea. Oh yeah, just touch the blood seal. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a blood seal. The game is making me do this. I would not have made this choice.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate. Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Whoa.
Trial of the Elder Gods, Oshter. Open the way to locations barred. Recommended player level 1. Wait. I couldn't possibly be level 1. Could I? I guess I could be. I could have used everybody else's abilities. Combat items never cost a card play when used in combat.
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah, Caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings.
Oh.
Which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Oh, she's like a god.
Trials. I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
I just know how to call Charlie.
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
All right, Charlie, let's do it. Defeat all the enemies.
As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtur was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
All right. None of them have hit points. Not a lot of multi-kill opportunities outside of the knockback. But we can get a lot of knockback kills in.
You were too weak for this fight.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like this is going to be much of an issue unless there's a large amount of enemies incoming. All right, we have a quick card.
Feel my call.
That was a bad call. I could have killed that one with a rock. And I should have done so. That was a mistake on my part. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I mean, we don't need to kill them all in one round.
Your time is
Unless we did need to kill them all in one round, in which case, my bad. Can I
Once again,
do this?
servants
No.
fall.
Nope, that was a 2 cost.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't. Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, 2 stars because I didn't finish in 1 round. Visit your Super Link gallery to convert any photo or comic book cover into a painting that can be hung around the Abbey. We can decorate to our heart's content. Oh, I broke it. Did the music cut out? Can I get back up? I don't appear to have a jump button. An elder artifact. Well, let's place this before we go upstairs.
This looks like it belongs here.
Ashtra's gift allows magical locks and gates to be opened. Open will allow you to access new areas of the Abbey and its grounds which are locked by magical means.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance.
You can always call Grandma for
Why
help.
don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Words of power are a magical incantation the hunter can use on the Abbey grounds. Use the word of power. Hold spacebar. I'm not going to remember that.
Blessings of the goddess.
I just opened it and you want me to leave?
After all this
Oh.
time, it's still just as beautiful.
That's how we get
as
back
the
up.
first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet.
This seems like a trap. Oh, they close and you can open them again? That's amazing. I know I walked past the one out in the yard. I have no current objectives.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
No. Zoom out. Showgrounds. There we go. This one I have seen. Toggle. I'm on the wrong side of the building? That's fine, we'll go around. Oops. We can't go around. We'll go through. Thanks, Sir Torn. I appreciate the lurk. I see you there. No arcane keys available. Okay, so we can't open them with open. That's for doors?
Does not seem right to intrude in their space.
¿Qué pasa, Hunter?
Pet or interact with Charlie once a day. I forgot where Charlie was. Charlie's in my room. I've forgotten the layout of this place already.
See, Hunter, you're so much more than a weapon. You're fun.
It's not big. I'm just easily lost. There's Charlie.
Hello, my sweet girl.
Who's a good Charlie? Five arcane knowledge. Ooh.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to
Yes,
our
I'll just
advantage.
wear the One Ring.
Yeah, I heard a we in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
You know what you're doing,
Whatever
right?
artifact- If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever
All right,
seen.
Ball Hunter. Thanks for the
of
raid.
course, have an
I appreciate it.
unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
All right. Sleep well. Urge to backseat is immense. I want to make something powerful. Destroy anything with Hydra's foul taint. Would it really give us the advantage? I'd like to make something powerful.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside.
Ha!
His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside.
Hit it with a rock.
The anvil, Hunter. We do not have time to spare. You have my undivided attention.
Studying artifacts unlocks
In
more
this
powerful
reality,
research
anyway.
projects at the Forge and generates significant resources for use in the ability upgrades and crafting. Look at it a
I
bunch.
can manage this. By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years.
Wink.
The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has
Ooh,
been
screen
returned to its
tearing.
proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within. It's not entirely worthless, just not especially valuable either.
Oh my god, it's the Eternity Dagger. It's not exactly worthless. Thanks, Doc. Research level increased to 1. Research projects take 1 day to complete but grant powerful rewards like room upgrades, combat items, and hero outfits. Supernatural fabrication. Weaving magic and science is fine in theory, but in practice, well, there isn't much practice. However, if we work together, Tony and I might be able to fabricate some pretty powerful items to help you in combat. Complete 1 mission with Doctor Strange. Complete 3 missions with Blade. Craft powerful single-use combat items. Increase ability options and earn an additional ability when analyzing gamma coils. Oh, that sounds way better. Spend moves to knock back enemies in combat. Is Wargames just far and away the best of these 3 options? Increase ability options and earn an additional ability when analyzing gamma coils. Return to the Forge tomorrow. Okay. Well, then don't analyze any gamma coils.
Shh. Tony is working.
Actively researching.
Hey,
Okay.
Hunter, got a sec to spare?
I have all of the seconds in the world. The other option was better? What option was better? The single-use combat cards?
You moving into the forge, Hunter?
I found the moon. Yeah, I couldn't do Way of the Fang yet. Single-use combat items seem like they would be good, but extra cards from... Oh, the one you chose was better. Okay. The Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconscious. I found a tarot card. Oh, you were standing right next to the tarot card. I'm gonna have to run around and pick up 1,000 essence, aren't I? And read all the books.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes.
So you call him Sparky.
Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
Really? Sparky?
He allows you to call him Sparky?
Well, yeah. He knows it's coming from a good place. He's really impressive, Hunter. I can't wait for the two of you to meet. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blade to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
All right. Spar with Ghost Rider. All right.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on?
Actually,
I'm talking training.
I think I'm going to call it here for tonight. There is just essence all over the place. I'm having fun so far. Right now, there's a lot of non-battle things going on. And a lot less card playing than I thought there would be. Other than that, I'm having a good time. And I know they're really putting me through the tutorial right now, so there's a lot that they have to get me through before I'm ready to go out on my own. So let's take a look and see who's alive. Wait, are you on? No, you're not on. Dang. Trying to decide who we're gonna raid here. Let's go raid Ron. He raided us the other day. Ron is playing Stargate Timekeepers right now. Nobody. I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised the way tonight was. Twitch was being a pain in the butt earlier. Luckily, we didn't have any issues like we've had before where it just kind of decides that I'm gonna miss all the frames. All right, we're gonna head out over to Ron, and then I'm gonna go get some sleep. I appreciate you all being here. It was good seeing you, Q-Tip, Selphea, everybody that came over from Vault Hunter's stream, anybody who's new that I haven't met yet. I'm glad you could all stop by, hang out for a bit, check out a game we haven't played before. I'll be back tomorrow. I am not entirely sure if I'm going to pick this back up on stream or not. We'll see. But I'll be back then. Till then, take care of yourselves, be kind to one another, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.